seen several people moaning about Shadiversity. Whilst even I admit he does have some extreme views and beliefs, very little of it comes over in his everyday content on Shadiversity. Therefore, I don't see why people are moaning. This unfortunately might have been impacting his views simply because people just don't like his views, and therefore think that affects his entire character, his entire persona, and even how he comes across on camera, when realistically, he's like any other YouTuber, and as far as I can tell, he's genuinely just a decent chap. But if you attack what he does, he's going to stand up for himself, and rightly so. As someone who's been bullied for years, I know full well what it's like to have people attacking you for no obvious reason. Especially if it's something that's actually incredibly minor when compared to what you deal with on a daily basis, which is his videos. Some of them have even started moaning about him talking about the difficulties facing his YouTube channel. They often say, oh no, he's just playing victim, moaning about it. But here's the thing. He, along with a number of other YouTubers, are merely stating a fact. That YouTube are not prioritising the niche communities. In fact, they're prioritising those things that seem to be trending. The irony is, those people that seem to be hitting on chat the most at the moment are those that seem to have that trending area of YouTube, that trending thing of reacting, responding, whatever you want to call it. Which unfortunately is, as many people say, the lowest form of content. You're just reacting, you're moaning, you're not really adding much to it. As someone that does my Reels runs, I know it sounds hypocritical, and I'm willing to accept that it can certainly sound like that. So if I feel I can't add anything to that discussion, or can't highlight anything that is wrong, and therefore see no point in moaning about it, I will not do a video on it. There are lists of reels that I have going back months and months. Some of them won't even be captured and put on as a Reels run, simply because I don't see any benefit to responding to them. I don't see any reason why. If it was just Shadiversity, I would understand. But even people like Scaragrim, who normally doesn't care about this stuff and is really not controversial, he just gets on with his job, which is reviewing swords, talking about weapons and medieval stuff. He's a fantastic guy, he just cracks on with things. And he's been involved with people who have no controversy attached to them. He's been involved with Todd from Todd Workshop, Matt Easton from Scott Gladiatoria, and you get the idea. I mean, the only person he's even had a vague controversial connection to would be Jorg Sprav on the Slingshot channel, with the dagger of drama, as it's been referred to. For those of you who don't know what that is, just look it up. This whole thing of the sword community suffering, including Skal, is really something endemic to the niche communities on YouTube. Many people might say, why not just jump on the bandwagon and start doing React stuff? One, that's already happening amongst people, and I don't want to be a part of that. It's not my style. Second, in order to do something like that on a trending thing, you need to be fully available 24/7 to see the video, react to it. If you want to do a commentary, by all means, then edit it, upload it, all that sort of thing. That takes time. Unless you want to do a raw footage thing, which could take a long time, and that will still hurt viewers if it doesn't work. So it's a hot end. It's a really hot end of the YouTuber spectrum. It may be trending, but if it's not profitable in the long term, what is the point? I'm not a full-time YouTuber, and I have no intention of being one. I do a job, I work, and I've also got my relationship to think of, which is burgeoning and needs time and attention. If I'm to keep everything going, sooner or later something's got to go, and I'm willing for that to be YouTube. There's a reason why I don't put anything on for channel members or supporters. It's because I don't want to make money out of this. I don't want any messages and stuff like that to be lost in the aim of just making money. No. I don't expect donations, I don't ask people for money, I just get on with the job. When I need money, I work. I don't do this. Thirdly, as I've said before, that's the lowest form of content creation, because really, you're not doing work yourself, you're taking what other people have done, you're riding off their success. Sometimes, literally the difference is that the little box or your voice is just speaking. What is the point of that? As I said, my Reels runs, I carefully pick out what videos to respond to. It may seem like I just pick random stuff and react. If, however, it seems random, unrelated, or I can't in any way, shape or form make a learning point out of it, I don't take any videos. There are some that require a much longer process to fit in, and those are ones I'll be working on soon. There's definitely one video that is in the works that will be using similar things I found on YouTube and Facebook. Some people might ask, why am I even bothering to do YouTube videos? Well, because quite simply, I'm fed up of writing things out time and time again in comment sections. It's far more easy for me to pick a video that I've already done the research for, and put it on there. Especially if it's something that's been said time and time again, it's just not worthwhile typing it out constantly. People seem to enjoy videos. It's either that or Thomas Benjamin Wild Esquire singing "There's Always Some Sea" in the comments. So why am I even bothering to comment on people moaning about Shad? Well, not only because I actually like Shad's content and see people moaning about him in completely unrelated ways, or even just trying to degrade him because they don't like his views and just try and moan about everything he does, trying to give him a black name, when realistically, if you do that, you're just making yourself look like a sore loser, or more often than not, just a bigot. It's simply because, in this case, if you're just moaning about that stuff, it's not worthwhile. But Shad has a point. If the niche stuff is not being prioritised on YouTube, it's just become a platform for a single market, which is actually a very stupid thing to do. But the moment you start fixating on on the big things that seem to get the profit in, like the residentials, you're basically blocking up your flow, and you can't get it all through. You can't fit everyone in. Doing controversial stuff is all very well and good. I mean, when I put big controversial things on my channel, or things that look edgy or even questionable for my own beliefs, it gets a lot more attention. And whilst that's good for my channel and for the metrics and so forth, it's starting to realistically get out of hand. And furthermore, if I'm known as the controversial one, I'm going to lose viewers. There's a reason why people like Ricky Gervais and Frankie Boyle are successful comedians, but are not quite on the same lines as Milton Jones. And it has nothing to do with Milton Jones being a one-liner comedian. Jimmy Carr can also do one-liners, he does them very well. Milton Jones just has a wider audience because he doesn't alienate anyone. I think at one point someone commented on a video of his, or even tweeted that he was at one of Milton's shows where he was sitting on one side of them was a family with small children, and on the other side a goth. So you get the idea that realistically, the looser and more applicable your audience, the more likely to listen to you. That's why I tend to do my videos on both sides of the line. Primarily on the religious side, because those are my beliefs and therefore how I interpret the world. But also, I react against religious people, the overly religious, the fundamentalists, who are giving the rest of Christianity a bad name. So whilst some people want to go into the trending aspects and just react to things, they are low work, low reward, or low work, high reward, but also less fulfilling. It's the dopamine hit. In my case, I have to do the studies, I have to seriously listen to things, I have to look at things that actively challenge my faith and do the research, not just sit there and moan about it, and share the research as well, as I did with the Big Three just last year. All this takes time. I need moments in my day where I can drive to places and do these videos. I need moments where the house is clear and I can do my videos in the garage. That may change at some point in the future, so I'm trying to fill those in. And I need time to do my research, write the essays, and then have time to record them, give them time to get downloaded onto another device. That's just the way my camera goes, annoyingly, it's not connected to anything. Have to download it onto another device, use that for the editing, and then upload it to YouTube. All that takes time. I may be a relatively niche channel, and I'm not expecting that to change anytime soon, to be honest with you. Ever since doing my Reels runs, I've seen my channel going up, I've seen my views going up, I've seen subscriber counts rising. I'm still below 100. Here's the thing though, I'm not chasing subscribers, I'm not chasing views. I'm not chasing likes either. I'm making sure a message is out there. I'm making sure the resources are out there to argue both against fundamentalism and against hard anti-theists. Giving people a middle ground from which they can stand and review the situation, working things out for themselves. And that is the thing. If you don't have that chance to open yourself up to those things, why on earth are you even on YouTube? people, and God be with you.